I couldn't go back now. Because there are people who are being arrested for far more benign things than the stuff that I espouse on podcasts like this or on my own show or even the event that I tried to organize just last weekend, right? Where we're blatantly calling out the issue for what it is in long form to extend. I mean, there's fathers in Australia who've been arrested for 40-second speeches on Australia Day where they say that Israel is not the greatest ally, it's the greatest enemy. Arrested behind bars. Yes, behind bars. There was a woman who was arrested for a political t-shirt that said "From the river to the sea." That's it. She wore it to a protest. She said nothing else. She was arrested. Joe Davis. There's so many different examples of people who've actually been put behind bars and are being criminally prosecuted. And now the burden of proof, or the standard of proof in Australia, is simply you say something that instills fear inside of a Jewish person. Not direct, harm or threat to their well-being.
Subjective
but
fear.
Subjective, something that purely instills fear in them. And obviously, who's the arbiter of that? Right. I mean, it's not your average Australian person. Australians can put up with a lot, okay? We have a saying, we call it taking the piss. We make fun of each other a lot. We tease each other a lot, what Americans would call roasting. It's a roasting culture, okay? But if you even instill fear inside of a Jewish person, you can be put behind bars for 5 years. So I agree with you. Here in the US, a lot of the drama that's being stirred up, both sides of the political aisle calling out the same issue, albeit maybe using slightly different words in different ways, some more extreme than others, it's becoming so prevalent that they're going to say we have a rampant issue with anti-Semitism. And that then gives them justification to actually enforce the hate speech laws that they've already instituted. A lot of these are passed, by the way. They're just not being enforced at scale. But Florida is one of the worst. Ohio is one of the worst. And then there's another 36 states in total. But once they click that on button and they say, okay, now you're being prosecuted for this legitimately, they just need justification in order to be able to do that.